Hey, thanks for coming by Tori Magoo 44. It is October, and I'm showing you one of my many witches that I got in honor of my mother, who used to always be a witch on Halloween. And she's pretty cool, you gotta admit. Anyway, it's a pretty wild October for Scientology. Some very cool things are happening. I'm going to put some links in here. But two people now have been subpoenaed to be part of Monique Rathbun's suit against the Church of Scientology. One is Leah Remini, which is fabulous. Thank you, Leah. I'm very excited about that, for harassment. And the other one is Tommy Davis, which should be very good. If any of you don't know who Tommy Davis is, he was the PR for the Church of Scientology from, I think, 2006 to 2010 or 11. Before him was Mike Rinder for years. But then Tommy took over and made some very serious mistakes. I don't know if any of you saw the BBC interview where he basically drove John Sweeney to screaming, and of course the church thought that was great. It really ended up backfiring against them, even though John said he was sorry. But a lot of the journalists called me and told me they knew what was going down, and for years they had never said anything, but now they were going to. And a lot of stuff has happened since. It just has. But Tommy, that was one thing, but even worse was he said, well, number one, he took off his microphone and said if they mentioned one more thing about Xenu, he was leaving. So he took his toys and left. And then the other thing was that he said there was no disconnection. And I've showed you guys my SP Declare. I'll show it to you again. I don't know. There might be somebody new out there who hasn't seen it. They actually literally declare someone a suppressive person. Here's mine. It happened on September when? September 15th, 2000. They never talked to me. I never got any ethics actions, which are all per their policy you're supposed to have. They write out all these things, flat out lies. They never talk to me about any of it. And then on the back, it says, so you can see in this line here, it says her only terminal is the International Justice Chief via the Continental. Here it is, the International Justice Chief via the Continental Justice Chief. And that's written by the Church of Scientology, by the Flag Land-Based Justice Chief for the Church of Scientology. So saying that is disconnection, meaning my only terminal is the IJC, the International Justice Chief, and they, in 13 years, have never, ever responded to any communications I've had. So they basically have nothing. They declare you, and that's it. And thank you, Tommy, for doing that, because the more, not Tommy, but David Miscavige, because the more people that you declare, which he now declares tons of people over nothing, the better it is for us, because they're out, they're free. Now they can communicate, read, look, listen, and find out what really happened, what is happening, instead of their little limited Truman Show that they show you what you can see and what you can't see. So it's a pretty wild month. It's October. I'm going to show you all kinds of fun things, but it's heating up. And the next trial for Monique will be on the 18th of October. So I'm going to put a couple of links in here regarding both of those. And I love you guys. Thank you. Oh, and here's one other thing I wanted to tell you is I was on, hang on. Okay, I was on the Media Mayham today with Allison Hope Weiner. I think I'm saying it right. We both have each other's names where we're like, I think I'm saying it right. Anyway, it was a really fun time doing the interview, and she's going to send me the link, and then I'll see if I can get it on YouTube. But she was very cool. It was really neat to do the interview. She interviewed Mark Ebner a week ago or so. So there you go on that. And that's it. It's an exciting month. I love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. It's definitely working. Peace out. Have a great weekend.